Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know It, the News You Trust studio, sponsored by Grain Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution. I'm Dale Menyo. Powered by soy biodiesel, we'll spend Thursday and Friday at the Ohio FFA Convention. It's at the Expo Center. Our coverage brought to you by Wilmington College. Find out more at wilmington.edu. On Tuesday, the Environmental Protection Agency released its final insecticide strategy, the next step in the agency's plan to meet its obligations under the Endangered Species Act. The release comes roughly 9 months after the draft strategy was unveiled and 1 day ahead of the deadline mandated by the court. The EPA's news release also provided commentary from commodity organizations and other agriculture organizations. Ted McKinney, CEO of the National Association of State Departments of Agriculture, stated that numerous pragmatic improvements to the draft insecticide strategy have created a final strategy that can be better implemented by applicators while also protecting threatened and endangered species. Zippy Duvall, president of the American Farm Bureau Federation, urged EPA to continue to refine and improve upon the plan. Farmers are dedicated to responsibly using pesticides, and frequent updates to the pesticide strategies are important to ensure the health and safety of America's families, he stated. EPA understands there cannot be an effective conservation strategy as a nation without a meaningful partnership with farmers and ranchers. Today's weather brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's the forecast.
Should be partly sunny and dry for the rest of this afternoon across Ohio, but more rain is coming. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Let's take a look at that Ohio Ag weather update. Clouds building here overnight tonight. Rain showers moving through the state tomorrow, lingering into and through most of Friday. At this point, I think we still pencil in 1/4 to 1 inch of precipitation, but the Friday action is longer lasting than what we were seeing a couple of days ago, and we might even have to put rain into Saturday now. This front really slowing considerably as it gets off to our south and east. So I had been hoping for a good weekend. You may end up dealing with moisture through Saturday. I'm Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. The Expectations Index, which reflects consumer short-term outlook for income, business, and labor market conditions, dropped by 12.5 points to 54.4. That's the lowest level since October of 2011 and well below the threshold of 80 that usually signals a recession ahead. Separately, the job openings in the U.S. labor market edged down to 7.2 million in March compared to 7.5 million reported the previous month, and it dropped by 901,000 year over year, according to data released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The figure was below the market expectation of 7.5 million, and it was the lowest since September. Stay tuned, markets, after this.
AmeriHealth Caritas Ohio is your Medicaid plan for more. More benefits, more rewards. We know that good health means more than just seeing a doctor when you're sick. Eligible members can receive extras like home-delivered meals and family essentials, like baby carriers and kids' school supplies. Members can even earn rewards for playing mobile health trivia games. Learn more at AmeriHealthCaritasOH.com and call the Ohio Medicaid Consumer Hotline at 1-800-324-8680 to choose AmeriHealth Caritas Ohio.
Time now for the Midday Market Analysis, provided by Leist Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years.
This is Doug Tenney with Leist Mercantile, providing your fundamental outlook for today. Tuesday's downdraft of price activity for the grains was squarely focused on U.S. planting activity for corn and beans. In addition, good planting weather in the week ahead was an additional negative. The record planting pace for U.S. soybeans continues to be a negative this morning. The market needs some unexpected demand news to get past the best start for planting U.S. crops in years. Please visit our website at leistmercantile.com to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Doug. Today's market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. In the numbers, let's go with May corn up 8 at 468.5, December up 2.5 at 447, and March up 2 at 461.5. As Doug mentioned, beans continue to be pressured. May down 5 3/4 at 10.35 cents. November down 5 3/4 at $10.19.5 cents. And January is down 5 3/4 at $10.31.5 cents. Wheat's up today. July up a dime at $5.35.5. September up 9.5 at $5.50, and December up 8.75 at $5.72 Livestock's all lower for some reason. April cattle down a dime at $216.25. June's down 80 cents at $209.40. May lean hogs $92.02, down 52. June 98.77, down 67, and July is $99.05, down 55 cents. After good numbers yesterday, feeder cattle giving some back. August down $2.17 at $294.72. September's down $2 at $293.60. Jump out to October, you're down $2.02 at $291.50. Thanks for joining us. This is the Ohio AgNet.